This is my technology podcast for computer science and internet. First off, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is John White. Heading in about the third week of class for this month. Technology affects my part of the music industry. For instance, Pro Tools, which is a very good program and which I enjoy. I enjoy using Pro Tools a lot. Pro Tools basically gives you what top producers are using at an affordable price. You can run it off of your laptop. Like as you can see here, I have a MacBook Pro and I have the image being mirrored to a 40-inch LCD with Samsung A8 active studio monitors with my Pro Tools M-Box, and I also have my 88 key studio keyboard here. Behind me I have my 6-foot by 6-foot soundproof recording booth. I've been doing music since I was about 16 years old, give or take. Recorded my first track when I was 17, and then I got into the aspect of producing and everything, and that's why I chose to go with this bachelor's program. Country, rock, hip-hop, R&B, all genres are converting over to Pro Tools because it's easier to build a studio nowadays with less funds than it was back in the day when it would cost you $100,000 to build a studio. This studio right here, this cost me maybe about $6,000 to $7,000, but I can put out quality music. Now, if you go to the Avid website, which is DigiDesign, which is the manufacturer of Pro Tools, you can read up on there and see that a lot of the producers are turning to this. This is the top of the line, best quality that you could get right now, and it enables you. I'm going to get into a Pro Tools session here in a little bit and just let you know. I'll move the camera closer so you can see what I'm doing, and I'll explain everything as I go through. But basically, technology has changed. It's changed the entertainment media dramatically, with being able to put things at the fingertips of people who don't really have all that money and are not rich to go out and record in a $100,000 studio or $1 million studio, and that makes me feel a lot better because it gets me one step closer to fulfilling my dream. Alright everybody, we're going to get into this Pro Tools session here. Now, I chose this session because this was the hurdles assignment for my behavioral science class. I'm really proud of this song. It's got a really deep meaning to it to me. So I'm going to get in on the production side of things and let you see a little bit about this Pro Tools and how easy it is to bring out crisp music with insufficient funds. Okay, so we're going to go here. First off, I'll let it play for a second, and what I'll do is I'm going to mute the track. I'm going to turn my vocals up a little bit. Now, for instance, here's a plug-in that it has a 4-band EQ, and it has a compressor and an output limiter. And I can also go in here, put another plug-in in, and I can go down to my to the dynamics point. Now I got the Waves plug-in bundle, so that's like a $15,000 bundle, but here's my Renaissance compressor. I can gain it, set the attack and the release, drop my ratio a little bit, throw the threshold down to about 22. As you can hear how it changed it up dramatically already. Let's turn this down, and I have my mixer where I can mix everything down. Now, if you would have to go out and buy a real mixer is going to cost a good mixer where you can get all of the channels like I can get here to mix down my whole song. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like about 12 to 14 tracks, maybe a couple more. If I was to go out and get a 14-track analog mixer or digital mixer,
I'm going to be spending well over $1,000, and this comes included with the Pro Tools program for $500. You know, so right there I'm already at half the budget of what it would cost me to buy a mixer, which I get a lot of other features with this program too. The good thing about this also is I can expand the tracks for editing. I can make them as big as I want them, and that's why I magnify them up as much as I want, so where in the middle of my vocals, when you can hear me taking breaths, I can go in here and I can just highlight the selected section that I don't want and delete it. So then you won't hear any feedback, or you won't hear breaths, or you won't hear anything. It makes editing a whole lot easier than it would as if you were dealing with a normal multi-track recorder, which is again going to cost you around, if you for a good one, probably between $1,000 and $3,000 if you want a good one. Basically, what I'm saying is this changed the industry dramatically for the better of aspiring artists and aspiring producers. Now, I'm glad that I linked up with Full Sail University, and I'm glad that I'm taking this Bachelor's of Science program for music production. When you got a dream, you'll take each and every step that you have to fulfill that dream. And I hope you guys like this podcast on how technology changed the industry. My name's John White. Thank you for listening. I hope you like the tour of my little home studio here. I put a lot of time and money and effort into it. I'll show you guys the booth real quick. You know, here's the recording booth right here. Real nice. It's 6 feet by 6 feet square. Got the little window so you can see what's going on out there. Here's my Samsung A8 monitors. I got my time capsule here to back up my files every hour on the hour so I don't ever lose anything. My MacBook Pro laptop that I love so much. Thank you, Full Sail, for grabbing that for me. Right there goes my little M box. That's what makes it all happen, because without that little device, Pro Tools is inoperable. Again, thank you guys for everything. Here's my session, and that's all I got for you. Thank you.